my god, we haven't vlogged in a minute. Long.
I know. This is kind of like, I feel like I abandoned you guys.
There's really no plan for today. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. A lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that y'all don't know about, but we will let y'all know about that as soon as everything is done. But it is.
I don't even think we told them anything on our bucket list, so they wouldn't understand it's something on our bucket list. So
we kind of fulfilling one of those things.
So
yeah. So right now it's food because
they're hungry.
Fucking starving.
They're hungry.
I want sushi.
Yeah, I've been wanting sushi for a minute.
I want a Sakura roll. Or
I think I'm gonna get those simple rolls, but you get like 3 types of rolls for like $12.
But anyway, Sakura, and then luckily we can get to go to Dunkin' Donuts and we can get Simone Boo to give us some free shit.
Hopefully he is. Well, he's not my boo. Let's just play that up.
Okay, yeah, look, since we on the topics of booze and all of this stuff, let me make something perfectly clear. Not that I have to, but I just feel like I should. Because I had somebody I went to school with come in my inbox. And he was like, you know, we should hang out or whatever, which I have no problem with. And he was like, but I don't want to step on your boyfriend's toes if you have one. This is a public service announcement coming from Jasmine, yours truly. Jasmine is very much single. I should write it out. Like, I am single. I do not belong to anybody. Nobody belongs to me. And we're going to keep it that way. Because I am going to be the lady with the cats. That's the end of my public service announcement.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done now.
You don't even like cats.
I don't, but at this point I like cats more than I like men. So yeah. But no, Jasmine is very much solo dolo.
I don't even think we explained to our like subscribers that I'm Mo and you're Jay.
Yeah, okay, let's have a discussion about that.
Because it's so...
Her name is Simone. My name is Jasmine. But for short, people call me Jay. It is not Ja. It isn't any of that. It's Jay.
I call her Jazz.
So Mo and Jay's way.
She called me Mo.
Not Mo and Ja. Like our lovely aunt had told you guys.
Yeah, that was, yeah. I don't know.
It is Mo and Jay. Mo and Jay is our name.
Names. Yeah, so, but
you guys can call us what you want. That's just what we call ourselves. Like she said, people call me Jazz.
I call her Jazz.
Most of the time.
Or
Jasmine.
She barely calls me Simone.
I call her Mo.
Yeah, everybody calls me Mo. Like if you don't know me,
her name sticks a little bit more than mine.
Yeah, if you don't know me, you're gonna call me Simone.
Yeah.
But everybody who knows me call me Mo.
So you can call us whatever, as long as it's not rude. Because listen, on that Polish taste test, somebody was highly upset with us.
Yes, we got our first mean comment.
He was like, "Let's see what you ugly fat asses eat in your everyday life." I was like, "Sir, I'm not even that big though." Like,
yeah, I gained a little weight recently, but I
gained a little weight, but goddamn, sir.
Yeah, like I know I'm not.
Sir, please.
Like I don't think that was necessary. The mean comment.
I don't think that was fair.
Yeah. Sorry.
About to feed this sushi craving I've been having. I've been wanting sushi for a minute. No, actually, what I've been wanting is I've been wanting ramen again.
I haven't had a taste for ramen after that.
We had ramen from this place in Jersey City. You can get there by like getting off at the Grove stop if you get on the PATH train. Literally right up the street from the Grove stop. This place called Miso Ramen. Holy fucking cannoli.
It was
It is so good. Like it's so good.
And it had a soft boiled egg in it, so the egg was not
I
boiled
thought
all the way.
I thought the egg was gonna be like ew, how does this go? Egg inside of soup, but it just soaks up all of the
I'm
flavors.
not a big fan of no soft boiled. I like, if you gonna boil it,
boil it.
But this was a soft boiled egg, and it was good.
It was so good. I guess we would have to go back and we'll vlog this time.
Yeah.
We'll have to go
And
back
then
and
that
let you
soda
guys.
was so
Oh my God, we had the Japanese soda.
that you pop it.
That it has the glass bubble at the top, and you have to, and it drops in there, and you pour the soda out. They're so classy when it comes to soda. They're not like Americans where we just take the bottle and just like, no,
Chug
they
a lug.
pour their sodas in the glass, and it was just so cute.
You know, America's so unclassy, aren't we?
We kind of are. Which is how I didn't understand how homie came at us the way he did during that taste test video. I mean, I get we said a lot of stuff that maybe we shouldn't have said, or it should have came out a little bit different. But we are very much so not racist. I'm not going to say racist, but
We're not.
we appreciate.
Uncultured.
We're not uncultured. We appreciate other people's cultures and how they do
Yeah.
things and what it is they eat and what it is they like. And I very much would like to live my life that I embrace other people's cultures. Like, here I am, a black girl, essentially from the ghetto, and I love Japanese food. I love anything Japanese inspired. Like,
I love Japanese.
we know how to eat with chopsticks.
I love Italian. Oh, I love.
We know how to eat with chopsticks.
Yeah, we're not uncultured.
I have
Our
dated-
parents' culture that's pretty.
Yeah,
Wow.
we're very cultured. Well, as cultured as it's going to get, considering where we come from and the resources that we have.
Yeah, but our parents let us explore and stuff like that. The only thing we didn't really do much is travel,
We're working
which
on that, though.
we are working on.
Bucket list. We'll discuss the bucket list later, but
Yeah,
bucket list goal.
we'll discuss the bucket list while we're eating our cultured sushi.
Oh, this sushi is going to hit.
This is my song.
I don't want to listen to Tori.
I like this song. I really like this song.
You wouldn't even have known this song if it wasn't for me.
Yeah, thanks, but I like this song. I don't know what you want to do.
This is before Tori was commercialized.
Yeah.
Can someone tell that bitch take the shoes off at the door? So I start like I'm supposed. I wonder if Mother and Faja is home. Let me not even say that. That's another thing. We're not siblings. We're not siblings.
We're cousins.
We're cousins. My father and her mother. Why are you laughing? Oh, that's another story. But my father and her mother are sister and brother.
So we grew up pretty close.
So we grew up like siblings, but we're not siblings. We're first cousins. We get that question a lot. I guess because people think we kind of look alike. I say I look better. I'm just saying.
We all know the truth here.
But no, that's my little cousin.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest. I shouldn't have said that, but I am the oldest. And yeah,
By 2 whole, is it 2 whole years? Yes, 2 whole years.
2 whole years.
Nobody nothing know, say me and you are fucked. Nobody nothing know, say you are give it up. Nobody nothing know, say you come up on me yard.
Okay, wait. So because of what it is that we're doing, we have to take a trip to Walmart, our favorite place in the world. Now, I will bet you
They ain't got Tim Tams.
they don't have Tim Tams.
But she got a notification on her email saying that they restocked on Tim Tams.
Mind you, our first vlog ever, the Tim Tam chase, that was all the way in August. We are 4 days away from October, and I just got an email saying, hey, we got Tim Tams in stock. Should not have taken you that long, sweetheart, to get what you needed to get inside your store. Now, not even that, but how much you want to bet they don't have the Tim Tams, nor do they have what it is I'm going to get.
No, I'm pretty sure they have what you want there to get. I'm pretty sure they have. So guys, I'm sorry, but we went to the Labor
confusion. Like, it was a lot of confusion getting there because they cut off a lot of stops. It was a lot of confusion because people get in a place and don't know how to act. So, but it was very much fun, and I encourage anybody that's like close to New York or do know how to get to Brooklyn to go. And if you love like West Indian culture or Caribbean culture in general, go. It was so much fun.
Yeah. This is my second year going. It was fun.
Surprisingly, I never wanted to go any other year. I never wanted to go. I never wanted to go. I never really cared for Caribbean culture until I was introduced to it, and now I love Caribbean culture. Like the food, just everything, the music.
Food be on point.
That bumper is too real, it's dangerous. Oh my, but it's looking dangerous.
It be on point, but that's only if they got what you want.
We know have that. If you go to a Jamaican restaurant, they never have whatever it is you want to
You
order.
like, can I have jerk chicken?
We know have that. You got curry chicken? We know have that. You got oxtails? Yes. What you want, rice and peas, or you want vegetable? Rice and peas. We know have that. Well, damn, what do y'all
Then why
have?
you ask me if I want it and then you don't have it? I don't understand that. That's what really get me. If you don't have it, don't ask me if I want it.
I'll be like, yo, what y'all got? Like,
You got mac and cheese?
we know have
We know
that.
have that. I'm like, okay. Like, just give me air. You
But
got
when
some
they
of that?
do have that, it be good as hell. I want to go to Castle and catch a wine. Like,
The last time we went to Castle was mad chill.
done up off some Coronas.
For real?
I don't know what it is about. Okay, Castle is a Caribbean sports bar that's not too far from my house, and sometimes we go there. Very lit place. Like, the music is everything. The drinks are relatively cheap. I don't know what it is about the Coronas that's at Castle, but it's like they're souped up off of something. I can have 2 of those and be done. Like, the last time
$20 could get you done.
$20 to get you 4 Coronas. We had 2 Coronas a piece because I'm driving and I don't want to be like done up, and she just doesn't drink like that. But I'm here to tell you, I had 2 Coronas and I was done up anyway. My next guy, whenever I do decide to start back dating, because right now I want a man fast, a serious man fast. I want a Caribbean man. And I feel like you do too. It's just something about a Caribbean man. Like, it's something about it. Like, they have so much flavor to them. Like,
Flavors for like them oxtails.
but yes, I want me a Caribbean man.
I know this is real random.
I know you want a Trinidadian. And what I want? Guyana. What is with you in Trinidad?
I think that was the first Caribbean culture I was introduced to.
I feel like that's for me too. Like, Guyana was the first like Caribbean culture I was introduced to.
So like everything
And their
I like
men
about
just-
Caribbean culture comes from me learning about Trinidad.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like Guyana's men appeal to me more. Guyanese men. That's some tasty shit. Oh, I told you about the Jamaican guy in Cohesion. When I went to Jersey Garden Mall, I saw this sweatsuit in Cohesion that I liked, and I was going in there to look at it or whatever. And the guy was helping me out, and just to glance at him, you would think he was some sort of like Latino, like kind of how Sean Paul looked. If you was just to look at Sean Paul, you would think he was Puerto Rican or some sort of like Latino. So when he was talking, the Caribbean came out ever so clear. So I asked him, I was like, like, baby, where you from? And he was like, where you from? I'm like, I'm from here, but I'm trying to ask you where you from. And he said it ever so smooth. He's like, I'm from Jamaica. I was like, oh, okay. Anybody got some Caribbean family or like, or is there any guys out there that's single in Caribbean? Cause we looking or whatever. I'm looking. Let me speak for myself. But no, I'm not even looking. I don't know. I'm confused. One minute I want to be bothered, and then the next minute I just don't want to be bothered.
I don't think y'all understand how many times. What do I do? That's yo. I hear that so much on a daily basis. Oh my goodness. I don't know. So what do I do? Tell me what to do. Mo, tell me what to do. I don't know. You gotta tell me what to do. I need to be getting paid.
I feel like if the term "help me nigga" needed a spokesperson, I would be that person. Cause every day I'm just like, yo, what do I do?
With that voice.
My love life is that fucked up that I seriously ask her every day, like, what do I do? Like, and at this point, I realize my shit has crashed and burned so hard that there's nothing that I can do.
You realize that? I'm so glad.
But no, y'all, my love life is for real so fucked up, and she knows, like. Okay, let me give you some backstory.
Oh, this is gonna take forever. Alright, get comfortable, guys.
Well, shit, we got some time. We enjoying this breeze because neither one of us feel like going in Walmart. So you might as well have a story time within a vlog. I'm at the point in my life where I had a good thing. Actually, I had a great thing. And sometimes, like the saying goes, you don't realize what you got until it's gone. This is the wrong song for this conversation. But wait. So like I said, you don't realize you have a great thing until it's gone. Now, I realized I had a great thing at the last minute. But being that I messed up that great thing, and no, I didn't cheat or anything like that. I'm not a cheater. There wasn't a situation like that. It was just that I let a lot of my personal issues and a lot of my own insecurities mess up the great situation that I was in. And like I said, once I realized I messed it up, it was too late. And I tried to just get over that situation and find, I'm not gonna say the next best thing, but I tried to get over it and move on, which I did. And that situation, it was nice for a while, but that situation just didn't work out. And from being in that situation and it not working out the way that I had hoped, it made me realize how much more I should have appreciated the situation I was in. Now I feel like I'm trying to play catch up. Like, I'm not young, but I'm not old either. And I feel like in life, when you know that you found the person essentially that's made for you, which everybody don't get the opportunity to even have that, you know, a lot of people don't get to have that, to find a person that mesh with them so well. So now I'm just at the point in my life where I'm trying to figure out, how do I put the pieces back together if the pieces can even be put back together.
And my advice to her was, let the pieces drop on their own. And if they come together, they come together. If they don't, they don't.
Even talking about it makes me teary-eyed. Like, for right now, I feel like I'm just focusing on other things because it helps me cope. That is very much a deep wound. That is very much a big thing that I'm dealing with right now in my life. But I'm trying to just deal with it, and hopefully, maybe we can, I don't know. I don't even like to say that because I don't like to have hopes. But that's where Jasmine is right now in her love life, which is why Jasmine's just like when it comes to guys and that whole thing. I'm not really checking for any of that right now. So yeah. And she's just single because she just don't like nobody.
It's not that I don't like them.
You don't like anybody.
It's not that I don't like anybody. It's I want what I want, and when I don't get what I want, I don't want nothing, if that makes sense.
And I thought I had fucking problems. My problem was I just knew my baby was the shit, and all I wanted to do was be up under my baby, and I was just like chokehold with it like this, and it just
and he was like,
yeah, and he hit the husband like, chill, bitch, like
he was like, and she was like the little girl with the cat. I just want to hold it and squeeze it and love it forever.
Okay, so let's have another serious conversation since we're on the topic.
Yeah.
The reason why I was so is because I learned that I suffer from anxiety. I'm not going to go into why I suffer from anxiety and what caused me to get there, but I very much so in my adult life suffer from separation anxiety and in general anxiety, like overall. So what that means is when I very much care for a person, there's not many people that I do care for, which sounds very mean, but it's the truth. My love isn't given freely. You have to earn it. And once I feel like you've earned that and I give it to you and there's a mutual understanding, it's very hard for me. I live with a fear that you might snatch the rug from under my feet because that's what I'm used to. And I feel like in that situation, I was trying to keep a chokehold on him before he did what I was used to. And that shot me in my own ass because he wasn't even that type of person anyway to do that to me. But from me being so headstrong and me being so come here all the time, that's ultimately what happened. But I wish I would have known then what I know now, because then I could have approached this situation differently and we could have had that conversation, and maybe he would have understood why I was coming the way I was coming. Like I said, this is very much so a tough pill for me to swallow, because I feel like I was cheated out of a situation that I know was very much so for me. That was my best friend. Like, that was my best friend. That was my everything. Like, and I feel like something that I could not control and something that I didn't really understand is what caused me to lose out on a situation that could have very much been my happy ending. So in a way, I feel like I was robbed. And because of how things are now, I really don't have the leeway to fix it. And that's frustrating within itself. So it's just a whole big ball of regret and what ifs. And that's difficult for me because, like I said, with my anxiety, I don't handle uncertainty well. So every day I think about it.
I have the opposite anxiety of her. What is it called? Detachment
Anxiety.
I try to stay away from people. And I never thought that would be the case because I'm such a people person. Like, everywhere I go is like, hey, like,
that's what caused me to struggle with. Well, not struggle with, because I always kind of felt like something with me wasn't right. And I'm not going to say wasn't right as if I have a mental problem. I am very much sane people for the most part. But I always kind of felt within me something wasn't right, because I always had this fear of losing the people that I care about most. And I couldn't understand why, when they very much do play an everyday role in my life. Like, for example, with him, he was very much around. We very much spent time together. We had great conversations, but with anxiety, it plays tricks on your mind. It makes you feel like something is going to happen that may not even fucking happen. But because you have anxiety, it's just like, well, this is going to happen. It's like one of those clocks that tick down to the last minute to a disaster. That's the way I can explain it.
Like her anxiety, like she feel like people are gonna leave, so she try to hold on to them. My anxiety, I feel like people are gonna leave, so I try to stay away from them. Like, if you're gonna leave, just let me not even get emotionally attached to you. Just leave, just like
exactly.
whatever.
My anxiety is more so like it's a matter of time.
But sometimes you can't help the way you act towards things, because that's just. But you can't help it, because if you know your problem.
If you know, this is just how I feel about it. I feel like if you know your problem, you need to sit down with your partner and have that discussion. Yeah. So everybody's on the same page, because I can get where he's coming from. Honestly, I don't even blame him, because if it was me, looking back on how the relationship played out and the way that I handled a lot of things, if it was me, I probably wouldn't even want to be bothered with me neither, to be honest with you, because I very much so put a noose around his neck. And I'm so sorry I did that to him, but I didn't realize fully what was going on with me. And I feel like if I could have verbalized what was going on with me and gave him some sort of explanation, then things wouldn't took a turn for the absolute worst the way that it did.
My emotions is always like Kanye shrug. Like, my emotions.
And my emotions is the complete opposite of Kanye shrug.
You
would think that the end of the fucking world is coming. Like,
and you would not think that, because she's always the one with the mouth and always the one like, you wouldn't think, and I'm the quiet one, so you would think the roles would be reversed. You would think that I would be the one who cares about what everybody thinks and who cares about like people's emotions and feelings, and you would think she's the one who don't care. I honestly don't care. Like if I was in a relationship with somebody and they were to break up with me, instead of being like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're breaking up with me,
that's very
like,
much me.
Oh my god, we could work this out. I'd be like, okay.
But that's one thing, like, I'm very much a believer in your story is what makes you you.
Yeah.
And at first I was very much upset that I suffered from what I suffered from, because I felt like that was a disadvantage to me. In some ways it has been a disadvantage to me, but I love the fact that my heart is so pure that all I want to do is love somebody. I don't feel bad for me dealing with what I'm dealing with, because it's just a part of my story and it makes me who I am. But I will say this: if you're watching this and you get to this point in the video and you can identify with what we're dealing with, very much so leave any comments or questions or anything you want to leave in the comments below.
Yeah.
If you realize you suffer from anxiety, or you feel you may suffer from anxiety and you want to talk about it, very much so hit us up and we can have that conversation.
Yeah, on our Instagram,
our Facebook, Twitter, you can snap us, private snap us, whatever the situation may be.
Nobody talks about
anxiety, but it's very much a serious thing.
And I'm gonna tell you something: anxiety makes you think, it makes you feel like you're going crazy, like you're mental.
And there's nothing wrong with you.
And it's not.
There's nothing wrong with you, because
at first I thought I'm not even gonna lie to you, I thought like, yo, I might be suffering from, like, I might be bipolar, because I'm that type of, like, I could feel for you one minute and then have nothing for you the next if I feel like you cross me. And it's weird, because it's like, yo, I just was like really digging this person the other day, and then now that I feel like they're doing something shady, and then my feelings just cut off. And she's always like, you cannot just cut your feelings off like that. And then when she saw me do it, it was like, yo, you have problems.
But like we said, because nobody talks about anxiety, it's hard for you to understand that that's what you're dealing with. Yeah. If you do realize you have anxiety, like I said, if you have a boyfriend that's affecting that relationship, discuss it with your boyfriend. If it's affecting how you interact with your family, very much so sit down and have that conversation with your family, because it got so bad for me that it was affecting every aspect of my life. I felt like I couldn't turn to anybody. But like I said, if you feel as though you suffer from anxiety and you want to have a conversation with us about that, or if you want us to make a video about identifying that you may have anxiety and ways on how to cope with it, or resources that you can pick up to help you work through your situation, then by all means let us know that. But that was just some insight into where we are.
Yeah.
So yeah. Wow, we just got real bare with them.
But honestly, like, I'm fine. I got a real mild case of whatever, anxiety or whatever.
Just come for us fucked up people.
What you want me to do? I'm not coming for you. I'm just saying I got a mild case of it because,
Bitch, hit the Heisman.